Imagine sitting there in silence, isolating yourself from the people trying to get in. Imagine the pulse of every beat per second turning the gears in your brain to function any way you need it. Imagine being in a dark place, wrapped up in a blanket made of negativity. The swift tunes lifting the heavy blanket off like a crane, giving the feeling of relief to a piece of machinery. Back in 2016, I had to go through something no one wants to experience. My grandmother had passed away and I didn't know what to do or how to control the feelings going through my head. It was something I wasn't expecting. So dealing with it was definitely something I wasn't ready for. The healing process, without a doubt, was one like any other. For weeks, I had people coming in and out of my house, sharing condolences, and only adding on to the grief that I had already built up. I became tired of it, not wanting to hear a word anybody had to say to me, sympathetic or not. This was the toughest time in my life, where I needed some sort of relief or rejected it in any way, shape, or form. So many people came to me looking to be there for me and help me through it, but I never wanted to hear anything they said. This is the time, though, I realized that music can be used as one of the greatest instruments of healing. When it comes to music, there are special qualities in it that make it useful in any person's life. For example, if anybody's going through a rough time and they just need to hear something that's relatable to what they're going through, these qualities are what helps a person mentally. Music serves a greater purpose than some might realize. Sometimes it's the voice someone wants to hear rather than others might feel they need to hear. In this case, teachers and staff at my school felt that my silence was a symbol of the effort and energy I had in school during my grieving time. Little did they know that the headphones weren't just in to block everybody out and act like I don't care. It served a greater purpose. Sitting there, listening to lyrics and tones representing the way I feel on the inside helped me build myself back up again. No person could have helped me in the way music did. Relying on that instead of others gave a sense of safety and relief, knowing that I wouldn't or couldn't be judged on the way I was feeling and how I went about it. 3 out of 5 students suffered from some type of depression during their high school years, and out of that group, 2 out of 5 would cope with it just by simply listening to the songs they felt they shared a personal connection with. See, now I understand where administration comes from when they say music during school hours isn't needed due to some listening to be ignorant or make the time go quicker. But when it comes to that group of kids going through something that affects their performance, it's needed rather if you like it or not in order for them to steer back on track. After all, a student's mental health should be the number one concern. Imagine living a life without music. Nothing will come for you when you just want to be left alone. Imagine.